What's up guys, it's Light Spiral here, and today I'm bringing you a video with the double jack-o'-lanterns in Necro B10. So the two jack-o'-lanterns I'm referring to specifically is Smokey and Chilling. As you can see, this is what my Smokey's looking like. It's on a violent focus, and those are the stats. And then my Chilling is ruined for Dragons B10, but he will still work in this. He is on violent broken, and those are the stats. So you can see neither of them have like absolutely insane runes or anything, but I'm pretty sure this team is still going to work. I could use the accuracy leader skill, but all my guys already have max accuracy, so I don't need it. Just so you guys know, the max accuracy cap in Necro is 45, so if you get 45, it's like having 100. Yeah, just so you guys know. So yeah, my Chilling is not speed synced for this team, but it's not a big deal. Well, he wasn't built specifically for this team, but he ended up speed syncing pretty well. If I could choose, I would make Chilling and Smokey switch their speeds, because the plan for this team is I'm going to break the shield, because Colleen does 2 hits, then Lisa does 2 hits, and then Chilling does 3, so that's 7. And then next is Bella, who will defense break, and then Chilling, who will speed debuff. But my Chilling isn't skilled up, and my Chilling is skilled up, and my Smokey isn't. So it would have been better to have the Smokey go and break the shield, and then the Chilling to land the speed debuff. But this is how I have it now. I can't make my Chilling that slow because then he won't work in Dragons. But this team works just fine. This is, for the most part, the Necro team I've been running. Yesterday, I actually built the Dark Lich, the Grego, but so now I'm going to be using him in Necro, so I don't reuse this team anymore. But this team does definitely work, and the runtime, it really changes. As you guys have done Necro before, you'll know that in Necro, your average runtime is a really wide range, because it really depends on how quick you land the speed debuff and the defense break. So it's pretty random, but the time ranges anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes, just depends on your luck, really. So I guess normally it's around like 4 minutes normally, so it's not really that fast. But Necro teams in general are hard to make fast, so I did the best I could with this. And then yeah, so basically the highlight of the video is the double jack-o'-lanterns. Like, that's what I put in the title, and probably the thumbnail too. And the reason the jack-o'-lanterns are good in Necro, but at the same time not that great, is they all have a first skill that does 3 hits and speed debuff, which is literally like the perfect skill for Necro, because the most you can have on your first skill is 3 hits, and so these guys have 3 hits on their first skill, and then speed debuff is the best debuff for your first skill in Necro, and these guys have speed debuff. But what holds them back is the fact that they do really minimal damage, because the general Necro setup is you want to break the shield, apply defense break, and then have a damage dealer that does a speed debuff last. And so if your guy that's going to do the speed debuff is one of the jack-o'-lanterns, you can know that he's not going to do insane damage. Even like you see the runes I have here, I showed them to you on the 2 jack-o'-lanterns. I know they're not insane runes, but they're runes that are good enough to where they could do more damage than they're doing. Like that Chilling hit 3.8, oh, the Smokey hits the same amount too, so they both hit for like 3.8, a little orb thing, I guess. So that means if they hit 3.8k, it's like 12,000 plus 24. It's like 14,000 on their first skill. But it's just not as much as you'd want, because you could have a Lich that would hit much more than 14,000 with these runes, as well as you could have a Rakshasa that will hit much more than 14,000 with these runes. So that's where it's kind of like they're not that amazing. If you wanted to use them as a shield break, I could actually see where that would be good, because they have good multi-hits. Like Smokey has a 3-hit, a 2-hit, and a 4-hit, which is all good for Necro. And then Chilling has a 3-hit and a buff, but the buff's actually really nice, because for those of you that don't know, in Necro your speed is capped to 130 during the boss stage, but a speed buff will actually allow you to go to like whatever, like 160 something, 163, or I don't know exactly what it is. But the speed buff actually does work, so the speed buff is super nice in the boss stage. That's why a lot of people like Adrian in Necro, but Chilling provides the same buff, so it is pretty nice. Both of these units are pretty nice in Necro. They have good kits. Their only downfall is the fact that they do not very much damage. They actually used to do more damage, but then they got this new buff that made it so their attacks scale on speed. But like I said, in Necro, your speed's capped to 130, so that basically nerfed them in Necro. That's why I didn't really like that buff, because the only place the Jack-o'-lanterns are really good in is Necro, and then this buff made them like worse in the only place that they're good in. So that was a 4-minute 47-second run, so that was one of the slower runs, but you did see that it worked. I'll show you the runes and the stats on my other guys too. Colleen, I have runes for raids. Triple Revenge, that's why, but the reason I say she's runed for raids is you don't need Colleen this fast, but I just have it that fast for raids. And then my Lisa's also for raids, and that's why it's that fast. It's on a Violent and a Broken set. And this one doesn't actually have max accuracy, but you don't really need accuracy on Lisa. And then Bella is ruined for my Necro team, and that's why she's so slow. But she's on Revenge Blade Energy, it looks like. But so that's kind of what I have to say about the team. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can leave that in the comment section. If you want to see any other videos, you can also tell me in the comments. I'm really open to suggestions. As well as I'm going to be making a video of specifically chilling in Necro B10. I might have already posted it by the time you see this, or I might not have. But yeah, I'll be making that video on chilling sometime in the future, like a video without Smokey in the team with just chilling in it. And so, anyways, that's all I have for today though, guys. So may the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows.